Alright, hopefully you can hear me over the fan up top there. This is the car top of the passenger elevator. There's your hatch, your inspection box, your tape head. It is a telescopic direct drive. There's your limits, some more limits. What we did differently on this, because it's on the ship and the vibration and how hard it is, we've doubled up on the shoes, top and bottom. There's your hoistway access switches. We did a little overkill, but it's really nice with that junction car top box there, right? You'll see we did a couple of those. We did another one right here. All your hoistway wiring, and to your like hall doors, door operators, and then your travelers, which are all run down here. All down the side. It's got some pretty heavy duty stainless steel doors. They're about 3 inches thick with GAL door locks. It's pretty tight in here. See, we've got a retiring cam there with door locks. The car has sliding doors, 2-speed sliding doors. And this is a Pegasus Plus, I believe, door operator from Witter. Stop button over here as well. There's a lot of insulation on the walls of the hoistway. That's to keep up here the fans, to keep it like a positive pressure environment, right? We tacked all the brackets in place and everything, which we don't do a lot of, but it's a little bit, it's a harsh condition here for the elevators. There's your hatch again. Let's go look underneath of it, and I'll show you what's down there. Alright, so here's in the car. There's the COP. Got a fan, pretty heavy duty sliding door, right? Or swing door. There's the 2-speed doors with the light ray and everything. One burnt out light. We got a ladder here to the hatch, but again, it's locked up top, just like a normal elevator. Nice stainless steel cab and everything. Turn the door on, hold it open, right? Here's a look at the outside of it with the Tormax door operator, the JL beak. This is all, like, if you notice, there's a ton of screws in here, as well as the COP, and I believe it's all explosion proof. Why you see a different key switch and call button than upstairs. And again, like you have like a regular inspection key switch and stuff like that here. But on the car deck, we were required to beef them up a little bit. Now I'll show you underneath. And then we'll go take a look at that service elevator over there. Alright, now we're underneath it here. Very beefy sling. Hopefully you can see that. Again, we have doubled up on the shoes here. And the cylinder has a lot of heat trace on it. Again, this is the outside of the ship right here, right? So during the winter here in Newfoundland, she gets pretty cold. There's the buffers and the piping. there was a ton of leftover traveling cable, as you can see. It's a really cool pit light here. Nice big ABB switch, stop button, the ladder, you know, your regular fascia. There you can see the width of that hall door, that swing door. And we do have a ladder that runs up the entire length of the hoistway in case anything happens. Sprinkler head, that's all got the heat trace. That's it for underneath. Now I'll show you the trip down to the machine room and why you would have a lot of access traveling cable. So here's a service elevator for the crew coming when they disembark and stuff like that. You see these big ramps, these lower and raise for cars, and over here the passenger elevator is tucked in there so you don't have an issue. But believe it or not, with these center opening doors, it's because the ramp comes down right below it, right next to it, and there is no safety cutout or anything. So you could ride the elevator down and get out, and this ramp lowers right to here, like straight across, which is just a little different. But so here's the cab, right? The ladder again to the hatch, a little different. Fan, couple lights, again with the heavy duty screws. I'd say the crew's been in here a couple times, right? Okay, so we're gonna take it up and show you how to get to the machine room. I think these are running 100 feet a minute. They each only go up one floor from the car deck to the passenger lounge. This is the crew side. And we are crossing right now to Fogo Island. And I gotta head down here and like down 3 decks to where the machine rooms are. I will, however, probably cut the volume off once we get down and in there, because the engines and everything are just ridiculous, and I'm wearing pretty heavy duty hearing protection. This is right at the bottom of the boat and the outside. You got your maxed in big hydraulic tank. All the time you come and you find these terminals rattled right loose. There's your disconnect. I believe this stuff here is the McGregor pumps for those ramps. This is the passenger elevator. service elevator. Exact same setup.